Playboy.
We are off.
About 16 miles to our next location.
So nervous. Oh my God.
Bridge port control.
Who's a little pissed off about that.
I'm a little thrown off right now, but
Good old Kentucky bourbon.
Howdy, cowboy.
Going to pay the bill when we get out of here.
Okay. All right, y'all. Welcome back to Sailing Tela Ru. Our Atlantic crossing over to the Caribbean and then sailing onwards to Curacao has been completed. We shared that in our last 5 or 6 videos. Now it is time to get this boat from the marina that we're in about 16 miles to our next location here in Curacao that we are going to be hauling the boat out. I think we're actually going to have pretty good conditions to be able to get over there. It has been crazy windy and crazy choppy, like where the boat has been rocking even in the marina here. But I am super happy as a girl who gets incredibly seasick that as of right now, it seems really calm. I mean, there's a breeze, but it doesn't seem like rolly and crazy like it has been. Now, this is our first time hauling out since we hauled out in Playboy Marina in Florida. So it has been right at 2 years since we have hauled out. A stunning morning sky at the boatyard this morning. So we're here at Playboy Marine on the Hard, and we're getting ready to get the vessel name and the hailing port put on the back of Tela Ru.
Here we are on day 16 of our haul out here in Dania Beach at Playboy Marine. And let me tell you, it's been a very busy 16 days, but we are super stoked about everything we got done on Tela Ru.
Because before we continue crossing oceans, we just want to go ahead, get anything done that needs doing. And we're about to be on our way to the haul out. Again, 16 miles away. It's going to take us around 3 hours to get there.
Like we're ready. You ready?
I'm super ready.
it's 16 miles downtown.
All right.
We're off. That was easy breezy, lemon squeezy, babe.
Yeah, baby.
We are off. All right, we are headed out of Seru Boca Marina, y'all. We're headed downtown. We have to go outside the cut and around the island to get to Williamstead, capital of Curacao. We're going to Curacao Marine Zone. Going to do a haul out on good old Tela Ru. It's the first haul out since Playboy Marine, way back in Dania Beach. If y'all didn't catch that video of the haul out at Playboy Marine, you can catch that video up in the top right corner, y'all. Check it out. Fort Nassau Bridge Port Control. Fort Nassau Bridge Port Control. This is sailing vessel Tela Ru. Sailing vessel Tela Ru, over. Yes, good morning. This is sailing vessel Tela Ru. We are just outside the inlet cut. We're looking at the bridge. We are proceeding to Curacao Marine Zone for haul out.
Okay. Maintain position in front of the outer entrance. front of the bridge. We're gonna open in a few minutes.
Yes, we are approaching the entrance to the harbor right now at this time. We have the bridge in sight.
Load Bonifacio.
All right, here we go to the floating bridge, y'all, down Williamsburg, Curacao. Yeah, that's a big one.
All right, y'all, we're at the yard, but we're not on the hard just yet. Since we've arrived here to Curacao, Sean installed a bunch of fans on the boat. Thank God, because it was like miserably hot. So Sean installed this fan, and this one for the bedroom for the V-berth. Since we're going to haul out, we actually did go ahead and strip our bed. We washed our sheets and put our sheets and pillows and pillowcases and everything inside these bags so that when we're hauled out, if the hatches need to be open here and there, any dust, dirt, pollen, boatyard garbage is not going to get on our bedding.
So nervous. Oh my God. This is nerve-wracking.
All right, y'all, well, good old Tela Ru's on the hard, and I took a little break from the boatyard to go grab a few spare parts that we need. I ran across this store called Bubbles. It said they had liquor. So y'all know me, I had to stop and see what they had. And to my country boy surprise, they have a pretty good amount of good old Kentucky bourbon in here. Y'all check out this selection. They got Blanton's and Blanton's Gold, but they got it marked up pretty high. These prices are in guilders. The US dollars is about half what you see on the screen, but they do have some good old Buffalo Trace hiding back there. 79, which half of that US dollars be about 40 bucks. That's high for US price, but around here you can't hardly find it, so might have to get that. They got Angel's Envy down there, 197. Again, US dollars would be half. They got some Knob Creek rye down there, but I'm not a rye guy. They don't have good old Knob Creek 10. And y'all, looky here, they got one of my top all-time faves. Eagle Rare 10. About 62 bucks. Again, that's high for the States, but you got to remember, we're on a Caribbean island. Everything's got to be shipped down here, so everything's high. Don't know when you'll see any of this stuff again. They got Woodford Reserve, 99, half of that, roughly 50 bucks US. Good stuff for an island liquor store here, y'all. I just might have to grab a bottle or two. All right, y'all, here we are in the boatyard on the hard here on the island of Curacao. We got good old Tela Ru here on the stands, and as y'all can see, we got an awesome double coat of brand new anti-fouling, and I can't say enough about how strong good old Tela Ru is. They just don't make them like this anymore, y'all. Super strong, super thick hull. Also, can't say enough about how clean this hull is. We did a full hull inspection after it was all cleaned off before the anti-fouling went on. We didn't have one single blister, y'all. This hull is pristine. We got all of our inspections done. We had our folding prop inspected by a mechanic. Got a good bill of health on our folding prop. All is good there. We got it cleaned off. We don't have our fresh coating of prop speed on it yet, but that is yet to come. We had our rudder inspected, y'all. Super strong, super good shape. No play in this dude. No rudder bearing issues. We also got all of our zincs changed, as y'all can see. We got some polishing going on up top. You can still see the tape lines. The crew's got to come get the polishing done. We're doing cosmetic stuff, making her look good, y'all, before we head back out to sea. One of the big projects we also got going on up top is our canvas cockpit cover on our good old center cockpit. We are super excited to be getting all new eyesing glass, super clear, installed on our canvas top and making a few little repairs and patches. Gonna look good as new when we're done, y'all. We are excited about that. Y'all, this good old classic vintage Naod 440. Built like a tank, y'all. This is what you want when you're out there in the middle of that deep blue ocean. Coming up for 2025, we got many, many thousands of miles, open ocean, blue water miles ahead for good old Tela Ru. Another little cosmetic project we're gonna knock out while we're here, y'all. As you can see, our anchor's looking a little long in the tooth. We got this good old Rottner 33. You just can't beat those Rottner anchors. Ours is looking a little long in the tooth. We got some specialized galvanizing paint, y'all. We're gonna give her a paint job while we're here on the hard. And y'all, last but not least, up top on our stainless arch, we got a welder coming, gonna do some welding for us. And that's right, we're gonna have good old Starlink on Tela Ru when we leave the hard. We're super excited about being connected out in the middle of the ocean and wherever Tela Ru takes us.
Okay, so we are at the boatyard. We got here. We were pulling in. I was like, is that our boat? And Sean's like, oh, because when he came to pick me up from the Airbnb and get our stuff and get us checked out, they got our boat and he was waiting for the stuff on the bottom of the dinghy to dry in order to then take the tape off and then lift it up. And now he's got to go find a ladder, but our boat is going back in the water today. Ooh, so windy. Boat is going back in the water today, but we are very excited. We do have a few things left. We still have a welder coming, and we still have our canvas. We're waiting on that. That will be done tomorrow. But we're very excited to be going back in the water. It's windy. My hair's flying everywhere. But here's Sean. He's got to get a ladder because he was not quite ready. He's a little aggravated, but we're gonna get it done.
I'm a little thrown off right now, but
Y'all, look how much the wind is blowing. We've had some leaking on the dinghy, so Sean worked on the bottom of that using some high-powered stuff so that the tubes don't leak. But that wind is strong.
all right, y'all, we got a bunch of boat work done here in the boatyard. Now it's time to get good old Tela Ru back in the water. That's the nerve-wracking part.
Yeah. A couple days ago, we got our Sailing Tela Ru YouTube stuff put on and logo put on the boom on both sides. We also got our N44 put on the front on both sides. Stands for NAOD 440. Well, the boat is back in the water, babe.
Back in the water, just adjust a few fenders, get it walked back, tie it off, call it good.
You feel good?
Got
Easier.
that done.
So what else is left?
Got the canvas, a little welding, you plug up the good old Starlink satellite dish, get it all tested and troubleshot, get it mounted on the new stainless tube that's being welded onto our arch, and we'll be in business.
Feels good to be back in the water, I will say. It's like instant relief.
Yeah, 100%. Very good to have her back in the water. It's where she belongs, is the water.
Now give me a kiss.
For the preview of what's coming up in our next Tela Ru episodes as we sail around the world, if you made it to this point, drop a hashtag Tela Ru in the comment section. If you aren't already, please consider subscribing to the channel in order to stay up to date on all the iconic adventures this old classic motorhull is taking us on. And remember to smash that like button. And we'll see y'all next time on Sailing Tela Ru.
Back at it, y'all. Back at it. Woo! Whoop! There's a big roll.
Put it inside the cockpit. Let's get it done, y'all.